Greetings everyone, this is the Hipster Snek, and we're gonna keep on rolling with these Snek plays from Sonic Adventure the First to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. The battle subtitle indicating that it is not only an updated version, but that the two-player competitive mode is much more robust. But for the sake of our playthrough, we're going to do the campaign story mode for both the hero and dark stories. Now the game expects you to do the hero side story first, so that is where we shall...
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
Things that a military man never believed that he would say in his life. .txt.
What?
Didn't copy that. Over.
He's taken out everyone aboard.
What's wrong?
What in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better.
I don't think Sonic had a contingency plan for this. I think he just assumed that since fall damage hasn't been a thing in the past, it never will be.
Yeah!
And we begin.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Alright, let's try to do better moving forward. Said better. Whoa, didn't even jump there. So obviously, Sonic's levels revolve around action. Get from one end of the stage to the other. Very much as they were in Sonic Adventure the First. But with the new added caveat of rail grinding. And that's because back in the Dreamcast version there was a cross-promotional campaign with soap shoes. I don't even know if they're still around. I never actually saw them in stores. But the whole conceit was that they had these built-in grooves that let you grind on handrails. As part of that 90s extreme sports mentality, I guess. Now obviously that cross-promotion has since ended, and you won't find mention of the brand, but Sonic does get his distinctive shoes here in this game.
There are 3 shop containers per stage. You should open all 3 containers to find out what's inside.
Sound advice. See, rather than unlocking them by finding them on a map, the Chow Gardens are unlocked by the action stages and finding each character's Chow key. And that was the Gold Beetle, a rare enemy that appears once per stage and is worth a lot of points if you destroy it. As for the Chow Garden, once your character has a key and has completed a stage with it, they have full access to the Chow Garden in perpetuity. Oops, put a lot to the side for that one. And since it was so popular, rail grinding has since become an established mechanic in future Sonic games. Though he does go back to his old school shoes after this game. I gotta admit, they are pretty cool looking. Now, fun fact about this chase sequence, there's a buffer between Sonic and the truck. If you do a certain thing, and I forget the exact way of doing it, you can actually cause the truck to go backwards, using this buffer to your advantage. Hi, Big the Cat. Hi, Big the Cat. And our first stage of the game is clear.
easy. Piece of cake.
Sonic is graded on a couple different things, combined of score, rings, and time. Generally speaking, you can do a lot better than I did. I'm a little out of practice. The Chow Gardens are divided into 3 areas, 2 of which you'll unlock over time. Now this is a fresh garden, not the one that's actually on my save file. But I can use this as my demonstration for how-to. To hatch an egg, you can throw it against a wall, you can just wait long enough, or just give it a little shake like so, and wake it up. I don't know why it didn't call up my Chow Garden data. It should have, by all accounts. But that's neither here nor there. This little thing is a Chow, and it gains stats by eating these things. These are Chaos Drives, which gun robots drop. Eggman robots, meanwhile, drop animals. Now you're going, Snek, that sure is a lot to get from one Chaos Drive. Yes, the game is modded, because the way Chow level up normally is insanely grindy. And this is only for demonstration anyway. In fact, there are 2 mods you'll see throughout. The first being this one. The second will actually become apparent here in the next stage, because it allows Knuckles and Rouge to see all 3 emerald pieces at the same time, just the way it was in Sonic Adventure the First. You're gonna get deleted, so it sucks to be you. I don't want the Chow Garden data to save, so I'm just gonna do this. And there we go. Had to do a little file management. This is the actual Chow Garden.
Don't worry, buddy.
This here is Cog, who recently just became an adult hero Chow. He's nearly maxed out, thanks to a lot of grinding on my part. And over here, or I saw him a moment ago, is Utaku, who's going to be our Dark Chow. Now, he's a little bit younger, so he hasn't gotten the same level of attention, so I'll make sure to make that right during the Dark playthrough in particular. Come here, buddy. Let's see, you need power drives and stamina. Chow are simple to pick up and play with, because everything is more or less color-coded. But a lot of their stuff is very complex. There's a lot going on under the hood. Even my mod, which speeds up the rate at which they level up, doesn't change how much they gain when they level up. Chow have different aptitude stats, and it's the self-same aptitude stat that will dictate their growths. Aptitudes are measured by letters, going from E as the lowest to S as the highest, the step above A. And every time he eats, it raises stamina, and when I give him an animal or a Chaos Drive, it raises up the pips for the level up on one of his 4 other stats. When he maxes out all the pips, he achieves a level up. We'll do some Chow racing and stuff later on. Now, Dark Chow and a Hero Chow is purely kind of a cosmetic thing. If I kept giving him items as Sonic, yes, eventually he would turn over to a Hero Chow, which is not what I want right now. But I'll just have a Dark character come in later and love on him a bit, and he'll be good to go and open up the Dark Garden for us. But there's no harm giving him items as a hero, or even loving him as a hero. It will change his alignment, but a Dark Chow can love hero characters, and vice versa.
This game of tag is boring.
A little shameless self-promotion there in the background.
Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it
Spotted
on!
Creek Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
The best thing, in my opinion, is to just be really aggressive. If you give him the chance, he will start destroying those boxes, which will make it a little bit harder to do damage to him.
Bigfoot to headquarters, over. We've engaged the enemy and request medic.
Those things can fire missiles, the big yellow boxes on his shoulders.
Hey, guy. Take care.
But honestly, it's not worth it to give him the chance.
What?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald.
And it's like twice as big now as it was in Sonic Adventure the First.
Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So,
Even though
where do you
there's
think
no
you're going
realistic
with that
way they
emerald?
should have made that
Say
confusion,
something,
but
you fake hedgehog.
Chaos control!
Shadow is many things, but fake hedgehog is such a strange insult to throw at him. There are other hedgehogs in this world. That's canon.
Wow, he's fast. Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell.
What ultimate life form means in this context is left nebulously vague. And these guys just suddenly show up. But now for something completely different.
Just let it go. You just
Another
don't
new
know
character,
what it is
Rouge the
about,
Bat,
do you?
whose design probably gave more than a small number of little boys a bit of a complex.
You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emerald. That makes it very powerful.
What the?
What? Thief?
Look who's calling who a thief.
I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not?
Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr.
Well,
Eggman.
I decided to use it for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
Ah! What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Doesn't matter. I'll look into it once I get back to the base.
Eggman's just like, yep, time for plan B.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
Is that supposed to be an insult? I mean, she is a Batgirl. That's not incorrect. Now, Wild Canyon is a fairly small stage. And as said, I have a mod that makes the Emerald Radar behave more like it does in Sonic Adventure the First. Now, it's not perfect, because it will not have the exclamation mark show up when I'm right on top of it like it does for the main emerald that you're hunting for at the moment. But it does give you an idea of where they are if you happen to be close. The hovering computer monitors can give you up to 3 hints. The first is usually a vagary or a riddle. The second usually is a bit more, it's in this general location. And the third usually just spells it out for you. Oh yeah, that was lucky. Right out in the open. I'm back for that number then. I'm pretty sure I have a good idea where that first one is.
It's this. One more left.
Knuckles and Rouge's stages are scored almost exclusively based on how quickly you get the emeralds. Now, generally there is a little influence from the rings. In fact, I think if you get all the rings in any given stage, you're automatically granted an A.
It's closer.
I found him.
But generally, you just want to be quick.
Yeah, I feel good.
You guys down in the comments tell me if you want to see more of the Chow Garden and more about Chow raising. If you don't, I can cut these bits out in the future episodes. Sounds like one of them is asleep. Yep, there's Cog, taking a nap. So I'll just leave them to it for now.
There's no mistake about it. This must be the island. It's a secret military base that is reinforced and super strong. It's called Prison Island. I heard the news about it on satellite TV. I still can't believe that Sonic destroyed the military building or robbed the bank. Wait for me, okay, Sonic? I'm on my way.
Apparently Tails got his plane back from Big the
Hey,
Cat.
look, it's Amy. And Eggman, too. What's Amy doing here? Doesn't matter. I have to help Amy because she's in danger. Tornado transformation!
Like most boss encounters, you want to be as aggressive as possible. The little bullets you fire just by tapping the button are more efficient in doing damage than your homing shots are.
Hey, how's that?
And if you feel like I was being somewhat unfair, don't worry, Eggman will get his revenge for that. If you've played this game, you already know what I'm talking about.
This time I'll let you go. But the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Wow, Tails, you did it! But what are you doing here on this island? I'm the one who should be asking that question.
Unlike Sonic,
Don't
Tails,
you
and
know
Knuckles,
there's
Amy
dangers
retains
here?
her original theme song. It does not get a remix, unlike the others.
Hero